in the report. So I say, yeah, current irregularities, no, I said, Brofo Kasebi, so people don't really understand what the Auditor General means by irregularities. But I'll say, the irregularities represent either losses that had been incurred by the state through the impropriety or lack of probity in the actions and decisions of public officers, or on the other hand, the savings that could have been made if public officials and institutions had duly observed the public financial management framework put in place to guide their conduct and also safeguard national assets and resources. This is what irregularities mean. Theft. Captain, let's go down here. Now, I want to lay this down before I start, because it will make us say irregularities, but I want to prove that it is theft. Social payroll irregularities, or say, payroll irregularities amounting to 5.5 million Ghana cedis was recorded during the period reviewed, including the total, I'm weighing to okra, but so-called tax evasions. No, yes, sometimes the people don't pay the tax. Government institutions, they say, just a tax, so they don't. Or say, unapproved disbursements, just like sky chichama without authorization. No? They say unpresented payment vouchers.
They become unapproved, no?
They say unapproved disbursements. Let's just say sky ya send ya baby with no approval.
No, my rent say CCA Auditor General of Finance Ministry and the GCB banker kontoka.
Yes, sir.
52 billion.
You
transfer your who baby what say
government account or GCB. Yes.
Okay.
Transfers canon
to an unknown account.
Yes.
Now, since your transfers canon and
Mr. Producer,
we say a call, but in who account are transfer. Page 8. It's right there. Page 8. Auditor General's report. I don't know that unapproved disbursements.
There be 52 billion. You bet my transfers car. So, a mistake, a number now, boy, a mistake.
This is last year.
No. 52 billion Ghana.
But I landed here, I can't be
landed. But auditors, the question no. GCB Bank is one transfer to unknown source into Auditor General, Finance Ministry, Bank and Anka Sampany for the land for GCB Bank. One more the National Security, one more the Chartered Accountant, one more the KPMG, one more the 52 billion for 1 year. Unknown sources.
Yes. Captain, Mami to ask
52 billion. Yes. They got $4.1 billion.
Yeah. Captain, down to the case. Second one, no, I'm gonna say unpresented payment vouchers. And just say, J payments, but they didn't show any vouchers for those things. Yakofa scan on no merits, no grounds. The third item there is unaccounted revenue. Not just say scan now bano. They don't account for it. Into your account, no records for those monies that have been received. Captain, the fourth one, I'll say unsupported payment vouchers. Funds to bank not credited, non-lodgement of public funds, misapplication of funds, and unreturned interest. This is just under cash irregularities. I mean, call other sectors now. Captain, me say the whole country is a crime scene. Yes, the whole of Ghana is a crime scene, and the crime is still in progress.
Your Facebook Ghana, I don't know.
Yes, some Omashada, we know. But I know they're fine. Captain, me say the whole country is a crime scene. But you see, left to me alone, what we need is a complete overhaul. Captain, make people afraid to touch public funds. Make them afraid. And see, the way me see I say, if the laws were working, it will make people not able to do these things. See, show China. China will be Minister of State. The budget for a year, he overdrew the budget by $1,000. Execution, yekunu. $1,000. Yekunu. Capital offense. Just $1,000 so. Captain, I say, I'll show Auditor General's report. If you see the amount of money people have stolen, now $1,000 yeah. But state official, minister in the Chinese government, the budget was overdrawn by $1,000. He couldn't account for that. Execution. You starting investigations. During the investigations, official no year. 10 years after and I say yes, Ampa Oria Skabi. You say, even though we know, for the next 50 years, his family cannot visit him in the cemetery. For the next 50 years, yes. You see, the laws are working. Captain, me say Singapore, 2019, and Sana touched down in Singapore. Unam Riemuno, you have immigration documents, you ever playing them so. You draw in red ink bold. Say, if you are caught with any narcotics And yeah, who I beg, the punishment is death. You are trying to red ink into Uber sign. And son, I will landing with the plane.
Even $1 from Singapore.
My goodness.
Punishment there by death, instant. Maybe I chill when
you human rights issue, the amount was signed. You've agreed, sir. This is what it is. And since only said Bibi Shell who call Singapore, men see what plane him. You do an hour.
Last month,
yes.
Ghana Nibia no so kofani shoes abeton. Ewo Vietnam. Vietnam so bokro no ye chiwa. Etwa oti so wo kuna wo yere a na etwa oti esi table so fresh. Moja ne sono no. So wo yere na wo mba no ma betwa share table no hono ya mamo drinks of my choice. Someone. Oh yes, that's what is done in Vietnam. So we are sikana wo kunu so ye fra wo kunu no wo mba na etwa oti fresh. Moja ne sono se mo no monsa. Se mo ambetimi anoma. E na efunu no so ye mfa mamo. The body did 100 years ya catch a bush and phone say more motias and mumma na munkusie. Ghana ni no wanya hwe o. Wa transfer ni sika keke. Na odru bank wona okoyi no mka chen say transfer receipt na omode man no from Ghana no on famra. Obi any purse we mu adin, ohwe ne bag we mu akojo din, ofa we mu adin, ofa ne file din, oso person of friend bank no say no, you are a thief. And you say, but catch immigration for catch and say thieves misplace vital documents easily. So you are a thief. Na neba na hoso no pa. Say na wo bank ni dan na chi bank bi achi bia no court ho. Na neba na hoso no, wo de no Vietnam Central Prison. Into kodru yana na o kana se no so kesa na che dia onfa bank na the Ghana bank no. Ena mamaye. It took the bank almost 1 week. And so Mutimia sending just a copy of the receipt to Vietnam. Now, Kwano Yamine did one for fee, or call by hanging. Yes, call just last month, or your bar, call by hanging. Empire now sort of for boy was sort of them see way. Yamina yeah that cat and couldn't come but Kromha.
Yeah.
We live in the country ya kwabrani etimia sesa $2.4 million. Edi akoshe company mo Mauritius. Say ya omo meye Sky Train in my
yeah.
Sky Train no.
Captain, me say we have to make people afraid to be corrupt. That's what we need. Me say and you know ebi mo CSOs be ko yeah demonstration. Say they are demonstrating against the Auditor General. And you see, this is the cluelessness we are dealing with. CSSO, no, they should bow their heads in shame. It's a political gimmick because, Captain, the Auditor General doesn't have any prosecutorial...
They demonstrated against Mahama.
But Meba.
They picket at the Flagstaff House then.
But Captain Meba.
And then the Auditor General.
Yeah. And see, the Auditor General doesn't have any prosecutorial authority. And so, what he can do is that he'll go into the records. Now, of course, say what has been stolen, what has been done, and then he'll bring a report. The person who's supposed to prosecute those people is the Attorney General. And see, if you guys are going to put pressure on anyone to take any action, and can you say, Moako, Auditor General, you should go to the Attorney General's office and demonstrate to him, say, Onune, a buying lawyer, he's a national prosecutor. And see, he should take the report from the Auditor General and prosecute the people who have been mentioned in there. But Captain, again, this comes to the cluelessness I'm talking about. But I'm saying Red Monday, they're going for them. I never passed there. I never even recognized or acknowledged that exercise they did yesterday. Because it's clueless. Attack the Attorney General, not the Auditor General. Auditor General, what powers does he have? And they didn't read the Constitution to see what the powers of the Auditor General is. But he doesn't have any power to prosecute. No prosecutorial powers.
Yeah, can say.
And so he has go to the Attorney General, and the Attorney General is the one who can push that agenda. But Attorney General, they're not able to me here. But Captain, back to this, we have to make people afraid to be corrupt.
No, we need to kill people.
Make it a capital. So how can you kill? Make it a capital offense.
No.
Capital offense, let's say.
Don't be. Yes. President.
No.
If I were the president, yes. Innocent to Yesika, they are the Nikoni Krum, they are pay Abion, near the Ahuma Bonasene. Now Abion is Trini Fan Krum Montenso. My United Nations, I can't say human right. I would ask you, where is human left?
Yeah. Captain, make people afraid to be corrupt. That's the only thing that works.
Young politicians who come here, female we secondary school, co-university, on year Jumanda, or 9-5.
Yeah. Not surprising.
Yeah.
On year Jumanda, onye adwuma bi abosome so aye tua ne ka
control application letter
that be afei na oye adwuma no bi ma yahwe owodan num the last time I checked his account Allah wallahi
na mate ni bi kra ho no a oni le wie school but no odi no wura sa
politics
partisan
politics yeah nti me ba no na metemu
mame kodo sa wo se won je Ghana GCB bank ade ne ndio producer Fatoso mano sorry bra
oh mitimi kan
da don't mean kai sorry jina transfer of tax revenues by GCB to unknown sources.
The bank manager didn't say.
Oui. Sikani say 52.5
billion.
We are transferred to unknown sources.
Captain, 5.5 no, you're 500 million Ghana.
500 million Ghana.
And it's 0.5 no, you're 0.5 keke. I know you're 500 million. 500
million Ghana cedis. You go school so you say plus or minus every 5 for quite me running up here one. 53 billion
Ghana cedis. Transfer.
And yes, sikebia keke a tax revenue.
Yes.
A 52 billion. GCB bank is who baby on my transfer call.
And I first say I'm a
3 billion per.
Captain, you see, back to the point. Me say we have to make people afraid to be corrupt. And what do? We say it's not necessarily the laws because
producer rolling in kaka microphone kind. Those of you on TV on Facebook, we bet me kind. But more radio no so they saying and say GCB bank say 52.5 billion Ghana cedis. 52 billion 500 million Ghana cedis. Omo si baby omo transfer sika ne kodo. Omo nim.
Yes.
Ti sika ne chese ayira. Ahe. De chere no. We anya this year o. Last year some year can. Ti just
yeah. But Captain, we say all of these things that we are talking about, you know, what is worrying is they are robbing the youth away from our people. We say every human being, your most productive years are from 18 to 50. These are your most productive years. But so sure the situation right now, no. We say most of the youth right now are unemployed. Traffic more. Sometimes I go through the streets of Accra. We say able-bodied young men and women are just trying to survive. Until it be Tom PK, it be Tom Pure Water. Now, basically, say at the end of the day, no, I hear now, Ben. Almost is pure water, uton one bag, the profit on is about 3 cedis. And see how many bags of pure water will be turned in a day to be able to afford breakfast, lunch, and supper. Captain, Docno Bakon is not less than 2 cedis. No, I'm being conservative. Yes.
4, 3.
And see, say ubeton pure water 1 bag, and you 3 cedis. And just say, so Docno Bakon untonyam. It's raw kinky and pepper. Yes, that's what. And now. University of Ghana, ISA, almost the reports we out in 2020, Living Standard Survey 7, almost saying 9.2 million Ghanaians cannot afford 5 Ghana cedis a day. And this is 2020. So between 2020 and today, you can imagine the number of people who have joined that market. So we have close to 10 million people in Ghana who are under the poverty line, cannot feed 3 times a day. This is what we are dealing with in Ghana.
Nehume, Patro, GCB letter no unknown sources, no, your unknown people.
Captain, I'm wasting me on my time, no, because you guys came in, sir.
I'm saying common identity idea, no too.
But there be crafting and me warm me out. Yes. And yes, Captain, nearly 10 million people. Your population, you're 30.8 million. Let's just say so over your population. One part of our population cannot eat 3 times a day. This is what we are dealing with. But we'll be able to make transfer 52.5 billion Ghana cedis unaccounted for. The Jubilee House, the seat of presidents, our budget for 2020 was about 30 billion Ghana cedis. For our budget, just the presidency. 30 billion Ghana cedis is going there. Almost say every month, government spends 23 million Ghana cedis on petrol alone to fuel their cars. Yes, but we have 9.2 million, nearly 10 million people who cannot afford 5 Ghana cedis a day. But Captain, you say, I said the most productive years of a human being. We said, Auditor General's report to me was copy from 2010. I have all the reports.
Oh, maybe what from 1993.
Ebi more you find on their website. Ebi more now almost sending me. So from 2010 to
current one.
Me Captain, I said my show no, so I read small and I mame ginger no. Because, no, as if you take the books and you read them, I'm sure I'll be fat to work or wherever you go to. Yeah, these guys are evil. Yeah, they are more evil than the devil. I'm telling you. Captain, the most productive years of a man's life is between 18 and 50 years.
That's right.
But they say, you find people who are above 30, 35 years who don't have jobs. And see, at what age?
Did you say jobs?
Yeah.
You don't have anything.
Anything. Anything at all to show for it. And he said, Nipa no beba retirement at the age of 60, and he has already crossed 40. At what time would he be able to make a living and earn something to take care of him in his
social security?
Exactly.
Yeah. As I said, no, only no, but or the 5 Ghana and make fee.
Exactly. Captain, you see, and this is what they're doing to us. And see, they are robbing the youth of their youth, and they are robbing the nation of that youthful exuberance that will grow a nation. So I'll sure anyone who grows a nation is the youth. And see, if you're making your youth waste away, Captain, these guys, let me say, and your court assembly, you can't take these guys to court because no court can actually charge them for the wasting of human life. Our human resources are going to waste. But also the population we have and the number of people who are a resource, who have talents and skills that are needed for nation building. No? These guys, Captain, me say, they don't know how to fix it. They don't have any clue as to what to do. Now, agriculture, Captain, I'm saying agriculture and agribusiness alone can absorb all the unemployment.
Yes. One day and discuss agriculture.
Oh, yes.
Saying how you move it to the same dimension,
no problem.
But a different thing.
No problem.
Issue back one, me per se touchy on it, ye in kakra.